Right, welcome back everybody to PSGL. Today is round 3 of F8 season 27 at Spa-Francorchamps, as you can see. So 17 drivers today, not quite a full grid, but that should provide some good racing action again. Last week in F8 was quite good, I believe. I don't really remember what happened, but anyway, this week is the best circuit in the world, so we will have fun. I'm pretty sure about that. So, what was I about to say? Don't remember. That's embarrassing. Oh yeah, I remember now. Also want to have a look at the championship standings. So, right now, XBGL and Cam are tied at the top of the standings with 26 points each, and then we've got Brandon with 17 points. And then in the constructors, it's Renault, one in front of everybody actually. AlphaTauri second, 13 points behind. So Renault, strong start of the season, and I was kind of like expecting that, so yeah. I mean, I didn't know much about Snookster, but I knew Cam had the potential to get good results, so yeah. So Brendan's gonna be the first one to start a lap, so with some board, so takes a very wide line into the bus stop to get a better exit. Then into turn 1, as always, brake around 90 meters. Focus on getting a good exit because it's all flat till the end of sector 1. Foot to the floor, then into Rouge and Radion, easily flat nowadays, not even an issue. Gears open onto the common straight. Spots your braking points, and then into Les Combes. Takes a bit of curb on pretty much every single apex, but not too much, otherwise you're gonna invalidate your lap. Then into Purcell. Very tricky corner, easy to understeer or to get a bit of snap oversteer on exit. Then use the curve on entry, apex and exit through no name, and then the left of Pouron. Easy to lose a guy if you have a setup that is not quite stable. Then into a fang chicane, or the Bech path as we call it in Belgium. Quite easy to run wide on exit, does not invalidate, quite luckily. Then campus, and then it's foot to the floor once again for around 15 seconds probably. To Blanchimont, not even a corner, at least in the dry. And then into the bus stop chicane, brake around 90 meters again, take a bit of curb on both apexes, try to get a good exit and onto the line, and that's for 40.1, 41.5, not a bad lap. That's kind of like what I was expecting tonight, so Secret Emilio goes more than a second slower. We've got McLaren Bowers goes P2 around a second slower than Brendan Weserman. Need the tires actually. With the mediums, 42.8. You don't want to qualify on mediums, so yeah. Petuka unvalidated his lap. Well, I think he backed off actually. Yeah, he's still pushing. Then XBGL P2, 42.3. I believe he will go faster. So not really. I believe he will find time as the session progresses. Then I think we've got Vapor King, no, his teammates. Norris goes P3, 42.3 as well. Marginally slower than XBGL. Still 12 minutes to go, so you have to wait a little bit more to have some, let's say, like realistic lap times from everybody. Like Brendan looks to be on fire, but yeah. So Cowboy P2, 4 tenths slower than Brendan, and Umberto Mancini went P3, 7 tenths slower than Brendan. So, and Jagati P2, and Jagati 3 tenths slower than Brendan. So Brendan has put a very good first lap in, by the looks of things. Not sure if it will improve though. I guess we'll have to keep an eye on him. Vapor King looks like he is slowing down. The Renault, is that Snookster? No, that's Cam starting a lap actually. So Vapor King has backed down. Yeah. Is he gonna pit though? Cowboy Kai has started a lap. And yeah, he pits. So he Sharp Zafar then. Yeah, he's clearly on the lap. Here is well depleting. Purple sector 2. Looks like a strong lap. What is he gonna be able to do? Only 2 bonus to go. Breaks late into the bus stop, but does not overcook it. Takes the chicane nicely. Short shift on exit. A bit of curb on the exit. That's not what you want to do. 41.9. P3. Good lap, but there's definitely some more time to find, I believe. Mouret, but he's not on lap. He's gonna he's gonna start a new one. Then we've got a Haas 63, but not on the lap. So that's then. So yeah, Kadbokai is the first in his lap. Purple 62, but his intermediate time doesn't look that great. So we'll see. Blanchiment easily flat. Breaks late. Slight lock up. Maybe a bit deep, but doesn't use a curb on exit, so no wheel spin. B6. 42.3. Yeah. As a lot of other people have done. Well into the top 10. But yeah, then. The racing point of Lou GD. Don't really know how to pronounce that, but we'll go for Lou. P12, slowest of all as of yet, 43.1. So that's slower than the F10 pull time, but yeah. Do we have anybody on lap? Yeah, Mouret. He's into 63. So his intermediate time is very similar to the one of Skateboy Kai, so should be around the top 5. Breaks very late, looks like. Locks up, but takes the chicane very nicely. Doesn't run on the outside curb. With P5, so yeah, I was right. 2 tenths faster than Catboy Kai and Purple 63. Petuka, I believe I started a lap, yeah. And then Snookster. I believe that Snookster. Yeah, Petuka started. Emilio is in sector 1 as well. Catboy Kai is gonna pit. Mouret has abandoned. I mean, he's gonna pit. So. Anyway, Snookster then in the Renault. Current championship leading team. Looks like a very decent lap, to be honest, so I would say he might be in contention for pole as things stands, or at least a top 3. We'll see that. brakes even later than the other guys. Takes the chicane nicely. Good exit, slight movement, but yeah, it looks like, yeah, that was a very good lap. 41.6. So not bad at all. Exactly 1/10 slower than Brendan. And I think we've got P2 on the lap, but unvalidated. So Emilio currently in P13 had some issues. Oh, locks up, and yeah, he's gonna pit. Not a very good lap. I thought he would bin it. Doesn't look like it. So P2 is gonna go again. Very strange. I mean, I'm not even sure he has a fuel too. Because normally you either leave the pits with 2.6 laps of fuel or like around 3 laps. So you normally don't have enough fuel to start a new lap. And Jigati has improved to P3, 3/10 slower than Brendan once again. Brendan has just pitted, so I'm not really sure who's on the lap and who's not. Camis on the lap. We've got a Ferrari. Is that Weizerman? Yeah, that is Weizerman. It does improve, but looks like his lap was not valid or it didn't gain enough time. But yeah, his first lap was on the medium tire, so he obviously got faster, but still slowest right now. P2K has unvalidated once again. Viper King goes P12, 42.4, not quite enough for a top 10 spot. Shoyab Zafar, I believe, has started a new lap. He's pushing. JKRT, I mean, there's a Mercedes, that's gonna be P2K, but lap unvalid. Super Guy NL, yep, behind him. 7/10 up on his best time, so that should be a competitive one. Let's see. Rick Slate once again takes a curb nicely, not too much, just what he needs to. It's like the car was slightly loose on exit. Goes P2, 500ths slower than Brendan, so very close. And the two asses cross the line. Gigati takes P2 right now, very close to Brendan. And I think Ubeto, yeah, he did gain some time, but not enough to get the top 5 spots. Does run on the curb, and yeah, he's gonna cut the corners. But he's not gonna push it. He's not pushing anymore, so. Then we've got Weizerman. Is that Weizerman in sector 3? Yeah. He's gonna pit, and his teammates listen to Blanchimont. He's up, 1/10 up, so that wouldn't be enough for P4 unless he can gain massive time in sector 3. But no, he's gonna pit, not enough. Then the 2 Red Bulls are in 63, so Norris not on the lap yet, and Vapor King is obviously not on the lap. Then Emilio is on the lap. So then Powers is here. I don't think we have anybody on the lap. Oh, never mind, we have Cam, but his lap is not valid. I think he doesn't have enough to left. He's gonna eventually get through. So Peter on the note now. Cam has pitted. Secret Emilio. Is here. Then there's a racing point. I guess that's Lou. Yeah. Brandon. Yeah, that's. I believe that's Brandon. No, that's Norris on and up. He's ever so slightly up on his personal best. Doesn't really use the curbs. Because the line runs out of fuel and ERS, and yeah, does not improve on his best time. Meanwhile, Secret Emilio could lead P14. He's gonna look for an improvement. That looks good. Is he gonna improve? I believe so. Yeah, he found 3/10, just outside of the top 10. Yeah, by 7 thousandths of a second. So very fine margins. Then yeah, only 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. So last rounds of laps coming up. Then Bowers on the lap took the chicane nicely and runs onto the curb, so he's gonna lose time a bit, but he found some. 3/10 gained on that lap, goes to P9. Then I believe we've got cut by car. No, that's Brendan about to start a new lap. Lou, yeah, hasn't validated. Won't count. P2 car is on the lap. Run onto the outside curve. Slide wheel spin. Looks like go speed 5, not a bad lap. 41.7. Very competitive. And at the moment, Brendan remains unbeaten. XBGL going to start his final lap. Do we have anybody on the lap? I don't think so. So I think no, Bowers is not on the lap. So I think the first one on the lap is Brendan then. So we'll stay on board till the end of his lap. Does he run wide? And yeah, he runs wide on the exit of No Name. And gonna have to back out. So it's not gonna be able to improve. Secret Emilio retires in the pits. He's P2K on the lap. Doesn't look like it, huh? No. It's not on the lap, so XBGL then. Ever slow slightly down on his best lap in sector 1. Good exit out of reserve, doesn't use all the track on exit. Does he run wide? No. So that is still valid. Coming up next, Pouon. Some commitment, and that looks good. So Ube Tomenzini, P7, stays there. Blue GD says in P14, might be dropped again. Oh, and XBGL lap invalid. So won't take pole. And he's retired in the middle. If he's gonna, I think he's gonna block Mulred. He might block Mulred, but that's yeah. I'm really ashamed that people don't know the rules, but if that's reported, that's gonna be a quali ban for the guy. Yeah, Mulred. I have no clue if he's up or not. Little lock up. That's not gonna be competitive enough for Paul, I think. No, P6. Not bad nonetheless. And Cam goes fastest. He had a single lap. That takes him in P1. 41.2. Very good lap from Cam. And his teammate goes P2. No, never mind. Shub Zafar takes that spot. Then Jigati, yeah, lap and valid. Looks like, I'm not sure if he's on the lap yet or not. But no, check it track. So that's it. That is it for qualifying. So Cam takes pole once again. Looks like we have a quali merchant. Then the Ferrari of Shoyab splits him and his teammate. by taking P2 with 41.4. Then Snookster Brendan for some race is gonna start on P4. JRT, Super GNL, Cowboy, Kadbukai, Vapor King, Petuka, and then sort of the top 10, Mooret, Uberto Mancini, Bowers, Wizerman, Knock Norris, Sigurd Emilio, LuGD, and yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it for quali. So yeah, the field is well bunched up, except Cam, who's definitely a quali merchant. But I mean, props to him. He's been doing very well in quali recently. So, and the most impressive thing is that he had only one attempt. All his previous laps were invalid, and yeah, he just had a single attempt to put the lap in, and then he does that. So. Looks like a crowd merchant. So here we go then. Quali. Formation lap is gonna get out of the way. Yeah, he's getting out of the way. So everything looks, yeah, should remain dry. And I want a dry race anyway. I really don't like wet races. I think I said that last week, but yeah, you know, Spa has kind of like its own microclimate, you could say. So yeah, happy to see that. We've got sunny weather. Hopefully it's gonna remain like that for the rest of the race, but if it doesn't, then yeah. Would be a shame, emo. So let's have a look at strategies. So as I said, everybody should qualify on softs, and that was the case because the strategy is a fairly easy one stop. You start on softs and then around lap 8, I would say, you go onto the mediums till the end. So top 10 starting on the softs they use for qualifying, and then instead of the top 10, every driver except for 2, yeah, they're all on mediums, except Bowers and LuGD. So LuGD and Bowers probably gonna try to capitalize on a good start. So yeah. So Kami's doing a very slow formation lap. I'm gonna have a look at his dashboard. Like, his tires don't look that hot. So I'm not really sure what he's trying to do, but yeah, I guess he knows. Look at that, they're also bunched up behind him. The little train will be back on the grid shortly. So they're gonna, I guess they're gonna lose the control of the car now. And they're all gonna line up on the grid. Hopefully not too many safety cars or virtual one, as Uberto Mancini gets disqualified. From the formation lap. But yeah, gonna restart soon. I mean, gonna start soon. So here we go then. Grid is formed up, and the good camera angle, please. Cool masters. Here we go. Lights are on. And away we go in Spa-Francorchamps. Then looks like a good start from the two Renaults. And Sherab Zafar has already lost one place. He's gonna go around the outside, but takes onto the curb. And looks like it's all clean so far. Oh, look at that. That's gonna end very badly, I believe. Look. Oh, no, pin. Stays clean right now, but alright, it's gonna have a look. Pituca has a look as well. The two Mercedes going side by side. Pippa King hits Cowboy, but everybody goes safely through the first corner. King runs a bit wide, but it's only gonna be a warning, I presume. Lots of people locking up, as expected. Roberto being one of them. And yeah, well, a start by Super Gaia now. 3 places gained already. Might gain a 4th very shortly, but yeah, Snooks doesn't look to have the pace of Cam as things stands. And yellow flags in sector 2, that's Vapor King. Spun round. I don't know if that was by himself or if he got punted. I guess the stewards will know. And is Super Gainel gonna send it? No, does not really send it. Does not really commit enough. But he's gonna stay in P3, having started P6, so not a bad first lap by any means. And then don't know why we have some ghosting going on, but there we go. Yeah, looks like the timings are a bit fucked. Or maybe not, actually. So we're packing this into the pit, so... Oh, and actually lots of clouds already, so we might have some rain later on in the race. As Super Gainel goes past the Renault of Snooks, and Snooks cannot do anything about it. Looks still clean at the back. Not much I can do. Oh, yellow flags. Who is that? That's Secret Emilio. I guess he's Pon. I guess. Yeah, not really sure. No, didn't see what happened though. Looks and Cam is already like pulling a gap 1.4 seconds. Is he gonna be able to maintain that one though? And I think Roberto Mancini has spinned it, yeah, and he's into the grass. Does he have wing damage? Yes, he does. So he's gonna have to back out of that corner. Oh, and he goes straight into the wall. Might have some more damage, but this is gonna have to bit. Anyone fighting for position? Bowers might have a look. With the man for P11. Oh, he breaks very late, maybe a bit too late, but he gets the move done. Nicely done. Up to get that one stopped. I mean, yeah, he had to stop that car. Didn't look that easy. But Norris now might have a look at the Wizard Man. If he fancies it. But no, it doesn't look like. Look like that's gonna happen anytime soon. Pituca on GKT might happen, so they both have DRS, but yeah, GKT has a very good straight line speed, and he's gonna remain in front of his teammate of Pituca, my bad. So Uberto Mancini goes on to the hards. Yeah, you can pit until of lap 1, and the hards will go to the end easily. Vapor King has opted for the mediums, so yeah, he has pitted on lap 1, so I'm not exactly sure he can make it to the end. He will need some tire saving, but So Super XBGL looks to have the same pace as Cam, and a bit, yeah, and looks to be quicker than Snookster right now. Not really able to keep up. He's about to lose the ERS, and yeah, maybe they're just using lots of ERS, but we'll see. Brandon, look how close he... I thought he was closer, but... Did very well in F9 last season here, Brandon. I was kind of like expecting a little bit more from him in the quali session, so... Yeah, might have a look now. He's gonna have the DRS, so yeah, doesn't. So yeah, he's not even using the theoretic button, and he's gonna get past very easily indeed. So now in P4, and Jigati has overtaken Cardboard Kai. Didn't see that one coming. Yeah. Kai making sure Jigati knows he's there, but yeah, not gonna get by just now. Actually, I love that little train from Brendan to oh, and 6-second time pen for Murray for going too wide at Poon. But I mean, Murray is doing a good job because he's on the medium tires, so yeah, it's not gonna have the same pace as the guys in front, but if he can remain in that group, then yeah. He's gonna be much quicker later on, so if he can stay with those guys, then he's gonna be very happy. Brandon, fast lap. 45.6, that's a very good lap. But I guess he used a lot of ERS. Oh, and I think Super Emilio has been there. Has he retired on track? I'm not actually sure. I cannot check that because Jigati overtakes Shoyab. But yeah, it looks like Emilio has retired on track, which could be also penalized. And oh, Catboy Kai goes down the inside of Sherp, so Sherp loses 2 places in one go. And Roberto Mancini has retired as well, so in the pits this time, so shouldn't cause any issues. And Brandon's looking very quick right now. Look at that. Already onto the back of Snookster, and looks to be much faster, so I guess he's gonna look for a move into the bus stop. I need the lap data actually. There we go. Don't like having the telemetry up on the screen, but that's always useful. And yeah, doesn't have a lot of ERS, so I don't think he's gonna use it, and I guess Snookster used a bit of it of his. Oh boy, no, I thought he would go for the gap. Looks like he backed up at the last moment. So Brandon, yeah, he's gonna be close enough, obviously, to go for it on the Camel Straight. Yeah, not now, but we'll go for it though. It doesn't have much ERS again, as I said, but he's gonna have the DRS now. He activates it, and easy move. But that's intelligent racing from those guys, like from Snookster. Oh, and Cowboy gets by Sherb. So Sherb clearly dropping back through the order. So already 2 retirements. Big luck up from Cowboy Kai. Ooh, still a moment for Cowboy, but keeps it on track. Murray has... Oh, and Petuka has been there on the exit of... on the exit of no name. So, big shame for him, wasn't doing that bad at all, and yeah, he has wing damage. He has a lot of wing damage. Look at that understeer. A 3-second time pen? Oh. I'm sorry. 3-second time pen for VP King, but he's last with a big deficit, so not gonna matter too much unless we have a late safety car or something. I mean, he's gonna pray for a safety car because he really needs that, otherwise he's not gonna get back. And his teammate is not in the top 10 anymore. Yeah, and Shoyab loses one more place. So he's clearly struggling, and Vapor King has dropped it. I'm not really sure what's happening, but and looks like Snookster has broken DRS because Jigati is not using it despite having it, I think. Or maybe that's only a bug again. Could very well be. So Petuking to the pits as expected. Gonna pit for new nose, soft tires, and Vapacking has retired. So yeah, I was saying he needed a safety car, but no, doesn't want to wait, and he's gonna retire. I mean, we've had people crashing, so we're gonna have a safety car, but yeah. Cam, oh, and Shoaib gets a 3-second time pen. So does he have damage, Shoaib? Because that could be the case. That could explain why he's struggling a bit, but no, it's not having damage, Shoaib. I don't really understand why he's struggling so much. Having started from P2 and now not looking that quick compared to the other guys. Yeah, look, his teammate is on mediums and looks to be faster than him, and his tires are only 6 laps old, so yeah. As Brendan pits, he's gonna go for the undercut, and I think someone else has pitted. That's Schoolboy, and Shea pits as well, so I guess his tires were just on. Schoolboy, Cam has pitted as well, I missed that. So Super Gunny now as well, so yeah, I thought he would go for the undercut, but actually not. And Bowers is gonna overtake his teammate, but if he's smart enough, he's just gonna let him overtake. Yeah, he's gonna pull out to the left hand side, and yeah, Super Gunny now goes through. Let's gain some time. He's gained around half a second on Cam. But yeah, intelligent racing from Bowers. PSGL race winner from F9 last year, got promoted. And yeah, I don't think things have been looking that great for him. No, never mind. Actually, P4 in Australia, and then a P8 in Great Britain. So an alright start to the season. Maybe I was expecting a bit more. I don't actually know what drivers are aiming for in the championship, or you know. But anyway, not that bad of a start, not gonna lie. And things are settling a bit. So Kadwakai pits, so does Snookster and Chikati. I believe Luke GD is gonna pit as well. So Wizardman obviously does not pit, and yeah, Luke GD pits. And so does Bowers. The rest are gonna remain on track. So Murray, currently the first of the medium runners. I mean, of the Nussop, of the, yeah, how could I say that? Yeah, the one on the first one having selected the alternative strategy. That's a lap for Petuka. He is on mediums, and Bowers went for the yards. Fairly strange, because you really don't need to. That could be a lack of practice, or don't really know about. Yeah, and Murat doesn't look to be that quick actually. It's like his car is quite understeery. Has to back out a lot of time, or I don't know, maybe it's just because he's on the bar then. And yeah, we'll see that, but right now the closest thing we have on the track. Oh, Cam gets a pen! That could make things interesting. We had the same scenario last week where he was leading at the pen, and yeah, basically Brendan was hunting him down, and I think with 1 lap to go, Brendan was in the window to get the win, but he spun. So this time it's Super ENL in P2, and he is well within that penalty range. But he's not in DRS though, doesn't look to be, and he's not gonna be in DRS range. He's gonna use a bit of overtake, but look at that, 1.1 seconds down. Meanwhile, Cam should have the DRS, but yes, yeah, he's gonna use the overtake button, but look at that, 0%. And yeah, he's losing a bit of time on the straights, but looks like he has a very slippery car, because he was able to pull up a gap, but or maybe that's only because of the RS. Anyway, I believe Cam will get some dirt here, so he should have some dirt here now, especially now. Yeah, I mean, dirt here is not that. It's not gonna affect the guy usually, because normally in Belgium you don't run a very high wings, and yeah, he runs wide, and that's gonna allow him to come up into P3, which is still P1, a net P1, and yeah, even if we have a safety car now, he's gonna keep the lead anyway. So. Oh, and Norris gets it slightly wrong. And yeah, Superguy now is going to use overtake button. He's going to get by. Leave space, please. Oh. And Gigati takes the fast lap, 45.1. And I believe Superguy now still has the DRS here. So we are kind of like at the halfway point, but Superguy really doesn't need to go for the overtake. No, he doesn't go for it, understandably. He really doesn't need to go, because now you can see the penalties that drivers have, and we've got Cowboy into the wall. Or easy. Yeah, he's well into the wall. Safety car deployed. And that's gonna mix up strategies. Will we see drivers pitting for softs? I reckon we will, but that's not sure. We'll have at least, I would say, 3 laps of safety car. So 11 laps to go. If you add 3 laps to that, I mean, if you... how do you say that? If you do basically 11 minus 3, then 8 laps on soft, that's basically a normal stint. So I guess some drivers will go for it. We'll see which drivers go for it. I mean, Murat and Weserman will go for it. Chuck Norris will go for it as well, because they still need to pit regardless. So yeah, Murat goes into the pits, Weserman goes into the pits. Cam Probably isn't. Yeah, it does not. Superguy doesn't either. So Norris does pit. Jegati, does he pit? No, he does not. I would. Snooks is not gonna pit. I would have pitted if I wasn't, but yeah. Kadwaka does not. Shoyab, I mean, I think he will pit. I think he will pit, and yeah, he does. He might be listening to me, but yeah, he pits. Then Lou does not. That's interesting. Bowers is probably gonna pit because the hards, yeah, he's not gonna be quick enough to do anything, and then Petuka should pit as well. So they're all gonna go on to the soft tire, and they will be quite faster than the other guys. And so now Cam left with all to do. Looks like Kobo crashed because of Snookster. Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I won't say that that was Snookster's fault or whatever, but yeah. So things have been mixed up. So Cam is still in the lead. But it's Superguy NL in P2, Brendan in P3, and Jegati in P4. All those guys on medium, reasonably new tires. And oh, and actually Cam said that he had been held up in the pits. Held up in the pits. That's why he lost a bit of time when the pit stops came in. But guys, if you are still racing, don't send any message on Discord. You're not supposed to be typing messages. You know, just focus on what you have to do, which is driving. Because going AI is not allowed either, so yeah. Yep. So will we see anyone dive into the pits? That would be a bit stupid, but you never know. Oh, and someone has! Kadwakai, why does he pit now? Does he bring damage? I guess we'll have to see, but he's gonna be last. Obviously, no, only a tire change, so Kadwakai then last, but yeah, he's gonna be faster than Petuka, and he has good pace, so should be able to predict those guys in front. Maybe not. Yeah, actually a bit unsure if that was the right call to pit. But regardless. So, if we have a quick look at the pens, you can see Jegati has the fastest lap, but no, the pens are here, I believe. Yeah, penalties. So, Cam will ride with a man, and Shoyab 3 seconds. That's all we have. Yeah, I didn't say a word about it, but it's somewhat easy to get warnings from that track. Like, there's a couple of places where it's quite easy to either take too much curb or run wide. Like if you do it corner by corner, like at the top of Radion, you can get warnings if you're not like that good at driving. But yeah, then Lecombe. I mean, if you take too much curb on each apex, you can get a warning, or you can even get a warning for running wide on the exit. Then at No Name, fairly easy to get a warning on the exit. Same at Pouon, and then exit of campus, it's quite easy to get a warning as well. And then potentially the final chicane, the bus stop, quite easy to get a warning as well. So Cam is gonna restart the race fairly soon. When is he going? I think he's gonna go right. Oh, and side contact between Supergainer and Cam, I think. And now he's not going yet. That doesn't look a very good start from Cam. He could send it. Oh, and Brendan, he takes P3. He defends it from Hikati, but no, he's gonna lose it. Murred, so that's gonna be 3 rides. And Hikati backs out. They're gonna go 2 wide, not even 2 wide into Radion. Murred gets a pen for cutting Radion. And Weserman is on soft. Should have much better pace than the others around him, so will be more confident on the brakes, and he takes the place. Brendan and Murred side by side into the comb, as Petuka loses 1, and I think Brendan is going to come out on top. But actually it's not done yet. Murred goes wide, locks up and pushes. Brendan is not going to like that, Brendan. But Murred has to be aggressive. He's on the soft tires and he has a pen, so he needs to be a little bit more aggressive. But that may have been over the edge. Say that, but they've lost DRS, as you can see, even though DRS is not available just yet. But yeah, Murred is gonna have to push to get back within the DRS range of Supergain now. Then at the back, I think Petuka had lost one but gained it back. He's gonna have a look at Luigi. That's a fairly easy move to do. Gets it done before Blanchiment. And yeah, Luigi does not send it, but Bowers having a look around the outside could help. Catboy Kai fast lap for Cam. Oh, straight moment for Bowers, gonna lose it. And Catboy Kai go through, might take Luigi D at the same time. Luigi D is not on softs. And yeah, Catboy Kai much faster than on the racing point. Bowers should get past into the on the camo straight. We see meanwhile at the back. I mean at the back, that's not the back. No. Yeah, no move. Yeah. Usually not gonna be able. And Snookster gets a pen. And he's on medium, so he was supposed to lose ground, but he's gonna lose even more ground. And yeah, Murred doesn't look to be quick enough. The gap keeps increasing, even though he's on much better tires. So Brendan is gonna have to play it smart, because he has ways of mind behind him. And Murred is not quick enough, he's not gonna catch up. And Luigi and Bowers, side by side, Bowers gets a pen. I guess too much curve on the pith path. Oh, around the outside, Bowers, that's so risky. And he gets a move done, but he's losing so much time to get to a car by being stuck behind the risky point. And Chuck Norris gets a pen. That should send him outside of the top 10. Cam gets the fastest lap but runs out of battery. The rest is now enabled. Weserman very close to Brendan. So Brendan, oh, and I think they are, I think we're side by side here. Oh, actually, maybe not. But yeah, Weserman should go for the move on Brendan. Doesn't know if he has the resources to do so. He was available, but no, he's not able to do that. Murred has gained a bit of time back, and Petuka gets by sharp, but no, not yet. Petuka gets his 3-second time pen. They're still fighting side by side, and Petuka gets moved on. Catboy Kai sends it down the Salo, and yeah, that's completely his fault. That was a bit unnecessary, and yeah, he's last now, and I don't think we'll have a safety car, so that is raised down. A bit of impatience. But yeah, I can only blame himself, like the move was never gonna work. So Brandon still not able to, you know, get close enough to Murred, but Murred is slightly catching up Super Gainer and Cam, but his tires are gonna rate at a faster rate than Cam's and Super Gainer's. He's done his fast lap of the race, but that's still not as quick as Cam's best lap. So Brendan is still within the rest range, but never close enough to go for the move, no? Yeah, clearly not close enough. So he's gonna have to wait a little bit more. Or Sector 1, who is that? I think Catboy bend it. Yeah, he bent it. Does he have wing damage? Let's have a quick look. Ah, that's not gonna help me by any means. Front wing damage, not rear wing damage. I mean, that does not exist in F1 games, but yeah, it does have wing damage when you... Yeah. Ah. What a fucking shame. He crashed out on purpose. And yeah. If we don't have a safety car, then he can consider himself very, very, very lucky. And yeah, very lucky indeed. But yeah, I think some people will still report him. Because you can guess that crashing on purpose is obviously not allowed. Not good for the standards. And yeah, Cam has pulled out a gap, but Super Garnel still well within range. So yeah, how many warnings does he have, Super Garnel? And he has 2 warnings, so only 1. And that's the wind gun, pretty much. So just gonna have to say alert, and Snookster gets by Gigati meanwhile. Oh, and Chuck Norris might have a look around the outside of Gigati, doesn't go for it. Gigati defends it well. Oh, and check out Petuka down the inside. Doesn't have the better tires. They're gonna go side by side. No, Petuka gets the move on. What a move! Nicely done onto someone who has better tires. So they're fighting for position, I believe. Yeah, no one has a 3-second time pen. Oh, never mind. Murad has. So Murad should drop by a couple of places when we cross the line. Yeah, I think Murray is gonna lose 2, if not 3. But we'll see that. At least the safety car has bunched up the field. I'm actually very grateful for it, because it was getting a bit boring, you could say. But yeah, now the back is very well bunched up, so that's half action. So Brendan doesn't need to get past. He's gonna clearly finish in front of Mulred, so at the minute. Yeah, maybe he thinks he doesn't have the pace to get to the back of XBGL now, which could be true. I think it's true. I don't think he has the pace to close the gap. I think he has the pace to keep the gap, but not to reduce it. So Shoaib gets by the Red Bull of Norris, and fairly surprising given Shoaib is on mediums and Chuck Norris on softs. I mean, the softs are gonna degrade. Fairly quickly, so yeah, maybe the stars have just dropped off. And Petuka looking fairly racy right now. The man looks to be on a mission. Don't think he will go for the gap. I mean, there's not a single gap here, but so JKT harvesting a bit of energy. You can see the lights flashing. That means it's not using overtake. And yeah, the front, yeah, I think I'm not that close really, but I don't think Cam will get the win. I think XBGL is going to remain within 3 seconds for 3 more laps. I mean, only 3 laps to go. And Petuka is going to get the move done into the comb, side by side, and Petuka comes out on top. Shoaib Zafar gets a pen. Is that his first one of the day? No, it's not, so gonna drop by at least 1 more pace when we cross the line for the final turn. So lots of people getting pens, but it's not dramatic. And the sky is looking fairly dark, but I don't think we have rain. The rain is gonna come up after the race, as usual. It's F1. And Brandon actually is quick enough, so Weatherman has lost DRS and actually he might get back in it. Depends if he wants to use some ERS, but yeah, Brandon very close to Murred, and I think he's gonna get through. And we'll see what he can do. Yeah, I think he's gonna get past him onto the Clermont Straits. That's right on board. So runs on the outside curve, so less traction. Yeah, you can see that. It's lost a fair bit of time, and Murred has used a lot of VRS. Murred, does he have a lot of ERS? No, 6%, gonna regen a bit. But yeah, Brendan has much more ERS, and Petuka gets by Snookster, so Petuka really on a mission right now. He needs a 3-second gap to check out it to keep that P6. How many pens on Weatherman have? Only 3 seconds. So if they put gap to leader, yeah, he needs to open up quite a big gap, Petuka, to keep that P6, and that would be a great result from him. I think, yeah, he had some wing damage earlier in the race. So yeah, only 1 and a bit lap to go. And XBGL looks like he's gonna take the win. So Brandon, I guess he's gonna stay behind Murray. Doesn't need to get past him. As I said, lock up from Murray. Depends if he gets a good exit out of last horse. And looks like he's gonna get the good one this time. And yeah, he's got a good one. He's just gonna use a bit of overtake. Don't use everything now though, son. And yeah, he's closing up the gap. Is he gonna close it enough to get alongside Murray into Lecombe? He's gonna choose the outside line, but no, he doesn't go for it, and that allows Weizerman to get very close to him as Gigati gets by the Ferrari of Shoaib. And look at that, Brendan very, very close to Muret. I believe he's still gonna stay behind anyway, but he's gonna take the podium if he doesn't run too well on the couple of corners remaining. Muret has lost lots of time to Super GNL. Weizerman gets another pen, so whatever happens, he's gonna lose one more place. Petuka, does he have a significant gap to Gigati? I don't think so, but he's gonna gain one place because of Weizerman. Brendan, does he want to go for that P3 on track or not? I don't think he will, it doesn't need to, so Shoaib disconnects with only a couple of corners to go. Cam wins, crosses the line first, but does not win because of the pens and takes second place. Brendan in third. Petuka takes P4. Oh god, no, Gigati takes P4. Petuka fifth. Sixth for Muret. Seventh, Snugster. Eighth. Okay, I lost it. You don't have the time to read everything. Well, driver of the day, Weizerman. I wouldn't really agree with this, but because my driver of the day would be Petuka. And so Super GNL takes his first win. I believe his first win. Let me have a quick look. No, his second win. What am I saying? He won in Australia. So he takes his second win of the season and third podium in a row. Cam takes P2 and the fastest lap. Brendan a podium for his home race. Gonna be happy with that. Gigati P4 didn't get a single pen, just like Brendan and Super GNL. P5 for Petuka, Muret P6, P7 Snugster, P8 Weizerman, P9 Norris, Shoaib in P10, and then outside of the top 10, Bowers, UGD, and the non-finishers, Calvokai, Cowboy, Vapor King, Roberto Mancini, and Secret Emilio. Well, yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. That was actually a very good race. I mean, at the point where it started to get a bit boring, you could say, like go safety car, and that makes everything up. So yeah, not disappointed with that one, and yeah, I'm already alone in the lobby, but. Yeah, fairly happy with that race. That was a good one. Not too many crashes. I mean, we've won 1 or 2, but no major one. So happy with this. Hopefully, it's gonna remain like that for the rest of the season. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, as usual. And yeah, the next race is not next week. Don't forget that, because we've got the Christmas break. So, we've got a 2 weeks break, I believe. Let me have a check. I mean, I'm in the calendar with Connor, but I'm not sure of the dates. So the next round will be in France. I knew that. That's the only thing I knew about the next round. That's gonna be yeah, on the 10th of January. So in 1, 2, 3 weeks actually. So yeah, we've got a 2 weeks break, and yeah. So I'll see you in 3 weeks at Le Castellet for what should be a great race again. Until then, take care, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and yeah, may the force be with you, and see you soon, guys.